tried to screw up my team by having me draft 3 quarterbacks and 2 kickers, and I did it, not knowing any difference.
I don't always play fantasy football, but when I do, I usually win the league championship.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gives you an excuse to get with the guys. I think the draft is my favorite part of the season.
The draft is my favorite part because you get to, in 2 of the leagues, you get to hook up with the guys.
It's one of the only times that you all 10 or however many of you there are get together all at one place for a prolonged period of time.
Yeah, recently we found out that my wife was pregnant.
I told him that as long as the birth of his child didn't interfere with our draft day, even if she's giving birth to him, it's still zero excuse.
If you know where you're drafting going into it, you know, you got all those days that you do these mock drafts to figure out who you want, who might be there, who might not be there.
And all that stuff that you do pre-fantasy football season is all building up towards that one day.
Draft night that I just kind of let Jesus take the wheel.
Draft day, there can be a lot of traditions that go with that as well.
One year we draft at the same guy's house, on his backyard. He makes us a supper.
The one we always go to the B-Dubs and up in Fort Wayne and do our draft there.
The one league, last place has to dress like a lady.
Has to wear a dress or women attire to the draft day the following year.
You know, Mike was pretty convincing this last year. He definitely set the bar high with what the unlucky lady should and should not look like.
The full get-up, I mean, the dress, the purse, the hair, the makeup. I don't know if there was makeup or not, but he was glistening.
I was like, oh no, people's gonna think he's gay or something.
I was so ugly that there's no way I could go in any bar that no amount of alcohol would get enough guys drunk that would want to sleep with me.
The whole fantasy football world it's just an experience.
I love it. It's the highlight of my weeks and days some days.
There's some friends that I probably wouldn't keep in as close touch with if, you know, it wasn't for fantasy football.
A lot of us are starting to think about moving away and you know, not staying around the same area. It's gonna take on a different feel, I think, but no matter where we live, we'll always make it a point of emphasis to be at the same place at least one time a year to get our draft done. And again, you know, that's how it brings us all together.